Hello everyone, Retro Gaming here, bringing another episode of Raw Results for December 5th, 2016. If you do like, please leave one and subscribe. But yeah, to start out this week's episode of Raw, we had a recap of the previous week's things that happened to Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho. Then after that, Rollins comes out and calls out Triple H. He's like, you know what? I may be sick of Kevin Owens, but the one person I'm really sick of is Triple H. So it looks like they're setting up the storyline for them to fight at WrestleMania. Then, after that, Kevin Owens comes out and says, no one cares, Seth. I feel real bad for what I did to Chris, and I got him 3 presents for him tonight for Christmas, since it's the spirit of Christmas. One is a rematch against you at Roadblock End of the Line. 2 is a United States title match between Roman Reigns and him tonight. And then 3, you to get destroyed by the Giant by, well, let me just introduce you to not introduce you, but let me just let the opponent come out. And it was Big Show. Just saying, didn't make any sense because Big Show on the way down was supposed to be a heel. He was high-fiving little kids. Heels don't do that. Just saying, should have been Braun because Braun isn't sided with anybody, and he would have been especially sick of Kevin Owens yelling at him and telling him to do stuff. Just think it would have been better if they did that. But your winner of that match was Rollins. Big Show just left and let him win by countout. And Big Show also turned on KO, chokeslammed him. Then Rollins pedigreed Owens after the match. Then after that, we go to the second match of the night, Jack Gallagher versus Arya Daivari. Great match between these two, as always with the cruiserweights. Your winner of the match was Jack Gallagher. Really like Jack Gallagher. Hope they push him soon. I like Rich Swann as cruiserweight champion, and he has a lot of charisma. But I think Jack Gallagher would be a great cruiserweight champion. But let Rich Swann's reign go for a little, and then whoever's next will be next. Hope it's Jack Gallagher though. Then after the match, Gallagher tries to show respect to Daivari. Daivari shakes his hand, but then kicks the shit out of Jack Gallagher. Then, after that, we had Titus walk in promoting the tussle in Texas, as he called it. Then, after that, KO walking in the back, and then complains to Mick about what happened. Then he sees Chris, and then he tries to make amends with him. Doesn't work because Chris doesn't like Kevin Owens anymore. And I hope Chris Jericho gets that Universal title reign really soon. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to be mad. Just saying. Then, after that, we have an Enzo and Cass segment, seeing trouble with Rusev and Lana. Rusev yells at Lana. Then Enzo goes over and saves the day. And Rusev gets mad and leaves. But then comes back, and then Lana shows him the wedding ring. You see this? Yes. What does this mean? I am your man. Yes, you are the only man that can have me. Then she throws it on the ground. Then Enzo starts to talk to Lana. Then we come back from commercial, and Lana and Enzo are still talking. And, they're flirting, like, oh, I love you, Enzo. And then, that sounds Spanish. I'm not going to do a Russian accent. But then after that, we go to the third match of the night, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Winner of that match, Kevin Owens. Great match, as always, between these two. I swear, these two will never put on a bad match. Then, after that, we had a Roman and Chris segment talking about their match. Later in the night for the United States title. But my opinion, I think Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens or Roman and Chris should have been the main event of the night. because the main event, or the not the main event, but the segment that closed the night didn't really do that much for me. It wasn't that big, I feel. But yeah. But then after that, Chris. Then we had a Sasha interview. Then after that, we had match 4 of the night. Rich Swann versus T.J. Perkins. Really good match. Still don't like T.J. Perkins, but you can't deny when someone puts on a good match. Rich Swann, love him as Cruiserweight champion, and I wonder what Brian Kendrick's gonna do, because he has a rematch for the title tomorrow on 205 Live, and I will be bringing you those results tomorrow. Same with SmackDown. Then, the winner, that was Rich Swann. By the way, they need to fix TJP's graphic on his stage, because he still has a Cruiserweight title in that. Don't know why, but I mean, should be easy to fix. I don't know how to fix it, but for you guys, you put it in there, should be easy to take off. Then, after that, we have Bayley in the back just walking and throwing stuff at the wall because no one was standing around her when she threw the thing. Then, after that, we had the 5th match of the night, Bayley versus Alicia Fox. Good match between these two. Winner, Bayley, because why would you push Alicia Fox? Then, after that, Enzo and Cass segment. Then Rusev yells at Lana. Or yells for Lana, and then Rusev asks Cass where Lana is, and Cass says he doesn't know. Rusev pushes Cass, and Cass said, "Oh, you just made the biggest mistake of your life, putting your hands on me." And Lana's waiting at the hotel for Enzo, so we'll see how that goes. Then, after that, we go to Enzo waiting for the Uber driver. Then Ric Flair gets out of the limo and says, "Oh, go get that pussy, Enzo." Then Enzo goes and takes his business. Then, after that, we have the United States title match between Y2J, Chris Jericho, and Roman Reigns. Fantastic match between these two. Think it should have been the last match, as I said before. Your winner, and still U.S. champion, Roman Reigns, sadly. But during the match, KO came down and tried to help Chris. Chris got pissed at KO. He's like, "No, you shut up. You go to the back. I have this all handled." And then I think he slapped KO. Not sure, but I think he did. Then after that, Reigns takes advantage, and 1, 2, 3, your winner and still champion, Reigns. Then after that, we go into the 7th match of the night, Cass versus Rusev. Rusev doesn't come out. Cass texts Enzo. Enzo doesn't answer it. And Enzo's walking down the hall in the hotel. Enzo says it's not a good idea to do this with Lana. Then Enzo says it's not a good idea. He keeps saying that. Then Lana hugs Enzo. Lana gets drinks. Lana seduces Enzo. Asks him to take off his pants, take off his shirt, everything. And he does. And then Enzo comes to terms and says, "No, this shouldn't be good at all." Then Lana calls Rusev, but she calls Enzo a fool before. Then she calls Rusev. And after that, Enzo dies. So it looks like there's going to be a feud between Enzo, or not Enzo. There already is a feud, but between Cass and Rusev, and I'd like to see that. And the winner of that match is no one, because no one won. Then after that, we had the Raw Tag Team title number 1 contenders match between the Club and Cesaro. No, I am not sure who the winner is, but there is no winner because I think it was Cesaro who attacked New Day, and then New Day attacked them, and then the club got involved, and in the result of that, the New Day will defend their titles next week against the club and Cesaro. I really fucking hope the club wins it. I'm getting tired of New Day. I've said that before, but I just hope the club wins it. They were great in New Japan, and now they're just being treated like jokes. I hope they win. Then we had a post-match brawl after that match. Then after that, we had Charlotte walking. Then Rick comes out. Wait. Oh yeah. Then Charlotte comes out. Or no, wait. Charlotte was already in the ring. Then she calls out Rick, and then they hug. Then they go for a second hug, but Charlotte beats the shit out of Rick. Then Sasha comes down to try to save Rick. Then Charlotte destroys Sasha. Charlotte throws Sasha into the post and then throws her back into the ring and says, "This is your trophy, Dad." But yeah, for the closing segment of the night, I think it would have been much stronger to have that Charlotte and Rick segment somewhere like before the last match. Yeah, I think it should have gone before the last match. And the last match should have either been Sami Zayn KO or Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. But yeah, pretty good episode of Raw, watchable, and I wonder what SmackDown's gonna bring for us tonight. But yeah, guys, if you did like and you want to see more, please subscribe. That link is down below. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All those links down below. And if you want to see the rest of the episodes, click playlist link down below. Or on the screen at the end of the video. And as always, have a nice day. I'll see y'all in the next one.